Hi everyone, I have a real nice standing sequence going through some of the warrior poses and some of the adjustments that you can do with those poses in a gentle yoga flow. So go ahead and set up your mat and join me for some yoga. So we'll make our way to the top of our mat. We'll start with a little bit of just wiggling. Go ahead and move the arms, shake them out side to side. Get a little bit of movement through the spine. And coming back to the middle. Roll the shoulder blades forward, up, back, and down. Now lift the arms up overhead. Bring the gaze up towards the fingertips. Drop the tailbone down towards the ground so you get nice and long in the back of your body. Bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Nice long spine here. We're going to have our first pose, a little forward fold here. You can grab opposite elbows, a gentle rock or sway from side to side. Feet are parallel to each other. Check in with your toes while you're down here. If they're going out towards the side or pointing in towards each other, just parallel them. Maybe take a gentle bend in your knees if you've been sitting a lot today. This might feel better to you than with legs fully straightened out. So find something here that feels nice. Little movements in the head maybe as well. Coming back to center, place the hands on the shins. Inhale, rise up halfway. Grow nice and long in the spine. Feel your back and your core engage as you extend. Then exhale, plant the hands on the floor. Walk your feet back into downward facing dog. Just pedal the feet out left and right here. Push through the arms. Feel your shoulder blades grow nice and broad. Really point the tailbone up towards the sky. So again, take that bend in the knees and really point up. So instead of being kind of, we're down like here, trying to get your heels flattened down towards the floor, bend your knees and really point that tailbone up towards the sky. On your exhale, slowly lower the knees down towards the floor. Untuck the toes, shake the hips left and right, and just shaking out any wiggles from the day. Check in with your wrists, that they're located underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath hips, so make any adjustments that you might need to make. We're going to open up our hips by taking a few circles with the hips. On an exhale, kick the right heel up towards the sky. You're going to open the knee out towards the side, up towards the elbow, underneath the chest, and then kick the heel back up. Extend the knee out, under, back, and up, out, under, back, and up, out, under, back, and up. Now we'll reverse the direction. Draw the knee in towards the chest, out towards the side, and then kick the heel up. Draw the knee in, out, up, in, out, up. One more time. In, out, up. Now keep the heel where it is, pointed towards the sky. Feel the glute engage in that side. Draw the belly in, grow long through the spine. Again, we're just going to kick up with 8 baby pulses. Ready and kick up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee down. Rock back into child pose. Just feeling a nice stretch in the lower back. Take a wider position with the knees if you need. And just sink down into the pose. You can extend the arms long in front of you. You can also bring the hands back behind you if that feels better. And just hold somewhere for another round of breath. Bring the arms back in front of you. Bring the gaze towards the fingertips. Exhale, rock back into our tabletop. Reset up your foundation with the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Moving to the other side, we'll flex the other heel up towards the sky. Then we're going to open up the knee, draw the knee in under the chest, and then kick the heel back up. We'll do 4 in each direction. Here's the third one. And the fourth. Now reverse directions. Pull the knee in towards the chest, out towards the side, and then kick the heel up. Under, out, up. Under, out, up. Last one. Under, out, up. Pausing at the top here. Re-lengthen the spine, drawing the belly in. We'll kick up 8 times. Ready? And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee. One more quick moment in child's pose. Rocking back. Feel that nice stretch running along the back of the body. Extend your arms out in front. Rock back into our tabletop. Let's get a little stretch in our calves. So stretch one leg back so that you're resting on your toes and just feel a little stretch there. Take a little bounce, very, very gently, stretching out the back of the calf. Remember to keep the core slightly engaged so you aren't dumping into the pose, but you got a nice, long, straight back. Switching sides. Just taking a few rocks here. Lower both the knees. Tuck the toes back behind you. Exhale. Rise up to downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right heel up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hips just a little bit. Feel that stretch run along the front of the right hip. Now draw the knee back in towards the chest, rocking forward on the wrists. Slowly plant the foot up towards the top of the mat. Wiggle the foot if you need. Check in with the back heel. Let's lift the heel up. We come into our high lunge pose. So either walk your hands up on the thigh or use the core strength to just inhale, rise. Bend deeply in that front leg. Feel the tailbone go down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Broaden through the shoulder blades, the collarbones. Grow nice and long in the neck, slight tuck in the chin. You'll feel that nice stretch running along the left front hip flexor. Now slowly lower your left heel down towards the ground, moving into our warrior one pose. Tailbone still points down towards the ground. Shoulders point towards the back of the room. Collarbones open up towards the front. Sink a little deeper into that leg. Then inhale to straighten. Bring the hands to heart center here. Grow long in the spine. Then exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Nice long spine here. Coming down into our triangle pose. So you need to place your right hand on your right shin, right hand on the inside of the leg, or right hand on the outside of the leg. Find something that feels stable, feels good in your body. And we'll inhale, rotate the shoulders, lift the left arm up towards the sky. We've got our nice triangle pose here. Bring the gaze up towards the left fingertips if your balance is feeling solid today. Otherwise, bring your balance back down towards the floor. Taking just a few breaths here. Bring the gaze back towards the floor. We'll inhale, rise back up, extend both arms up, bend that right knee again. And we'll open up into warrior two. Get the back of your left foot parallel with the back of the mat. Bring your shoulder blades over the hips so you're not leaning forward here. You're not trying to grab something. You're trying to stack those shoulders over your hips. Sink down into the pose just a little bit more. Maybe broaden your stance. Bring the gaze over those right fingertips. From here, we're going to enjoy some dancing warrior. Flip the right hand over. Inhale, raise that right arm up towards the sky. Left arm rests on the thigh. Exhale, bring your right forearm down towards the right thigh. Extend the left arm along the ear. Inhale, rise back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. One more time. Inhale to rise. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Next inhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Now flip over that right hand. Imagine that you are now leaning forward. Kick that left hip back behind you and then plant the right hand on the shin, ankle, maybe floor, and extend that left arm up towards the sky. Rotating the shoulders so that they're parallel to the sides of the walls. Gaze can be up at the fingertips or down at the floor. Somewhere in between as well, as long as it's with intention. Take a little bend back into that right knee. If you'd like a little extra help with the leverage, you can bring your hand back down towards your hip. Use the core strength and inhale, rise back up. Bend the front knee back into warrior two. And then cartwheel the arms back down towards the floor. Lift the left toes back up. Draw that right foot back to meet the left. And pedal the feet out left and right. Downward facing dog. All right, same thing, other side. Inhale, lift the left heel up towards the sky. Take that bend in the knee. Feel that nice stretch in the front of the left thigh. And as you exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, rock forward. Plant that left foot up towards the front of the mat. Keep your right heel up. As we inhale, rise up into our high lunge. Extend the arms up overhead. Draw the tailbone down towards the floor. Feel that stretch again in the front of the right thigh. And swivel that heel down towards the floor, coming into our warrior two. So make an effort to keep your hips parallel to the front of the room. They're opening out. That's our warrior two that we'll do. Sink deep into the left thigh. Bring the hands to heart center, straighten that front knee. So hinge forward from the hips. Feel a nice stretch in the back. And plant the left hand either on the shin, on the floor, on either side of the foot. And then rotate that right arm up towards the sky, coming into our triangle pose. Remember to breathe. Find a nice non-moving spot to help with your balance. Engage the core. Keep the spine nice and long. Exhale, rise back up into your warrior one. Then open up warrior two. Bring the shoulders over the hips. Sink a little deeper into the pose. Bring the gaze over those left fingertips. And flip the left arm towards the sky. Inhale, rise up into reverse warrior. Exhale, slowly lower the forearm. Extend the right arm along the ear. Extended side angle pose. Inhale, rise, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, rise back up to warrior two. Sinking just a little deeper. Straighten that front knee. Flip the left arm over again. Kick the right hip out towards the back as you lean forward. Slowly plant the hand back down on the shin or on the floor. Rotate the shoulders. Send the arm back up towards the sky. Take a gentle bend in that front knee. So you inhale, rise back up, warrior two. And cartwheel the arms back down towards the floor. Drag that left foot to meet up with the right at the back of the mat. Pedal the feet out left and right. Bring the gaze up towards the fingertips. As you exhale, walk the feet back up towards the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen through the spine, rise up halfway. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Now heel toe your feet out towards the side. I'm going to change directions here so you can watch a little better. Heel toe your feet out a little bit. Using the help of your hands on the floor, slowly lower your hips down. I'm doing a little squat here. So if this is your squat for the day, keeping the hips up, stay there. Feel into the stretch in the back of the legs. If you're creeping down a little lower and lower and lower, stop where you feel any discomfort. Squats can be really therapeutic and very, very nice, but we have to build up to them so that you've got enough stretch in your calves and your thighs and your hips. Opening up the legs. And release your hands. Coming out of squat. Slowly lower yourself down onto the floor, bringing the soles of the feet into our bound angle pose, our Baddha Konasana, cobbler pose, butterfly pose. Roll the shoulder blades forward, up, back, and down. Grow nice and long in the spine. Move your heels a little closer towards your sitting bones. Grab onto your toes, grow long in the spine. Slight tuck in the chin. Then we'll exhale, hinge forward from the hips, using your elbows to help open the knees out towards the side. Keeping with a long spine here at first, lengthen through the top of the head like you're getting pulled. And then slowly exhale, round down into the pose. Feeling a nice stretch running on the back of the body. Slowly exhale, ragdoll yourself back up Find a little movement in the head and the neck, allowing the ear to drop from shoulder to shoulder, rolling through little half circles here. Coming back to center, find a comfortable seated position. It could be cross-legged, it could be legs extended, wherever. If your legs are crossed, cross them in the awkward way, the not feeling so natural way. Roll the shoulders again, forward, up, back and down. Feel your spine grow nice and long. Extend your right arm out in front, bend the elbow up towards the sky. Bring the left arm around the side, and then slowly help that arm into a nice stretch. Try not to tug, push, or pull, just a nice gentle stretch to help that arm go down. Keep a slight core engagement so you aren't doing a little back bend on accident. And release the arm. The shoulder blades up, back, and down again. Extend the left arm, palm towards the sky, bend the elbow. We'll bring the right arm over the top, slowly coaxing that arm down the back. Release. Go ahead and switch the crossing on your leg. Place your hands on your knees. Take a few barrel rolls, just massaging out the back. Imagining that you're scraping a barrel with the back of your body and the front of your body. Go ahead and take this as fast or as slow as you'd like. Reverse directions. Coming back to center, extend the legs out nice and long. Flex the toes to point towards the sky. Again, pull the shoulder blades back and down. Growing long in the spine. Now lift the arms up overhead. Bring the gaze towards the fingertips. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Grow long, 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 long in the spine. Plant the hands down on the floor. Push through the hands long in the spine. And then exhale, round down into our forward fold. Hashimotonasana. Using your breath, just sinking down into the pose. Exhale, slowly rolling back up. The shoulder blades back and down again. Find a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Feel free to comment what you'd like to see in future classes. This is a 33-week belly here, so new yogi coming soon. All right, see y'all soon. Bye.